Hello, everybody, and welcome back to some more Honorbound. And Chucky does the big arms. Always with the big arms. So, where are we? Oh, yeah, we're at the graveyard.
You are making your way to the graveyard. Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
So, go on.
let me know when we get there.
Well, you move for the city. Nothing stops you. The guards let you pass easily after they see the carriage, and it actually they do seem to ask some information of Czar. He looks at Hamari and at Desmond and saying, "Your full names."
Desmond the Dashing.
He looks at you with an eyebrow raised.
Look, I don't have a last name on my character sheet, man. That's all I got.
Desmond the Dashing and Hamari.
T with an I.
Hamari T.
And
Hamar. Chucky, you misspelled my name once, and you've been calling me Hamari all session. That's Hamar.
Hamara. Okay, Hamara. And the guard writes you down his ledger and says you may pass.
okay. I take it this is at the cemetery, right? This is not inside the cemetery. This is
This is like at the beginning of the town. Then you go through the town.
Sorry, you had already said that you walk through the city unmolested, and then
I completely forgot about that. That's why I mentioned it again.
Cool.
Yeah, you guys make it to the cemetery. The groundskeeper actually, is around.
I yell at him to come over, and as he does so, I open the gate.
What do you want?
I open the door and point to to Sandor and say, "My friend needs to be buried."
Oh, okay. Burial or pyre. I seem to
Buried.
see that you young ones are burning bodies or what?
Buried. I came to a cemetery to be buried. If I wanted to go to a pyre, I'd go down to the river.
No, as I said, we'll be done. I have a couple of spots that are quite ready.
Well, grab a shovel and let's do this. And I drag unceremoniously out of the wagon, try and pick him up, and can't pick him up, and grab him by his feet and just haul him, dragging along ground to the.
He just helps you with one of his hands. Well, he has a bit of a hump, but he seems to be quite strong. His other hand with his shovel, and kind of slightly limping, takes you to a small spot that's quite clear. It's nice, somewhere at the backside of the graveyard, and you can see actually behind this is where the city, not the city, river I think goes. I'm going to Legal Goblins. I think the Legal Goblins map will back me up on this. I don't have it open. Anybody have the map open?
Nope.
What do you need to know?
No, okay. Yeah.
You're at the river in relation to Villark?
Yeah, it's like half in. When I see it's like half
Villark is on the southern banks of the King's River.
So the graveyard is the spot is quite nice. He said, well, my fees are 1 silver per body.
I hand him a gold piece.
Much appreciated. May your goddess bless you, or God.
Okay. And then I help him bury Sandor.
Yeah. Do you want me to embalm his body first?
No, he's decayed beyond that point. If you haven't noticed the smell.
That's quite nice. I smell this all day. I have nose is not as good as it was when I was young. Well, do you want his items, personal items removed?
No, everything with him.
Okay. And
Did anyone remember the donkey, or did you just let it wander off?
I have
we,
the donkey.
we have the donkey, but everything but your armor and weapons was like on the donkey. So, I mean, you're basically buried with your armor and
You bury his
weapons.
body. Zar goes off at Lady Sanat's word. And Lady Sanat is just there, watching, helping with anything that she can.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys, yep, you bury him. That's about it for the night. So what do you want to do next?
I tossed some good berries in his grave before they put the dirt back on.
You got some good berries inside. Yes, that's it. Do you want me to get a priest to
Of
bless
course.
the grounds?
Of course.
First thing in the morning.
I grunt. How much? I ask him.
The gold will be enough.
I hand him another gold.
He takes the other gold, smiles, and says, again, like, "May your God or goddess bless you."
And then I just despondently walk off back towards the carriage and the donkey, grab the donkey, don't even look at the guard or the lady, and head off to find an inn.
Okay,
Specifically a nice inn where I can take a fucking bath.
Well, specifically, you go more into the center of the city. Well, it seems like Lady Sarnath is looking for quite the same place. How do you make a thing of not being in the same inn, or do you just go at the same?
I mean, I go. I just go.
Oh, you guys just go. You don't wait for the carriage to be.
No. I leave the carriage behind intentionally. So
Okay,
I just get
so-
the donkey and I go. Like, if someone follows me, then they follow me. But I am not concerned with other people at this point.
Hamara, do you?
I mean, I'll say a prayer over his grave, and then I'll.
Let you finish.
I guess
Lady-
I'll follow Desmond. I'm just trying to think about what Hamara would do.
Lady Sarnath says, Hamara, can you help me with the carriage? Find a nice inn for the night?
Oh, yeah, right. I don't know. I'll get up on the carriage and drive it. I guess I can probably do that.
Is your friend going to find us an inn, or should we find it on our own?
I don't think he's. I don't think he's thinking very clearly. I think he's just going. We should probably follow him and make sure he's okay.
Understandable. Till our contact gives any word, we can do that. And they just kind of follow you behind with a carriage.
Okay. Well, I go to a nice inn if I can find one.
Okay. You
And-
find a nice inn whose name is the Red Nightingale.
Red Nightingale.
And it seems to be a two-story inn. Marble tiles on the second and the first story. It seems to be quite fancy. And the inn, you can see lights coming, well, streaming from inside. There's still a decent number of people inside, not as much as you'd expect in other inns, but people are quite quiet, sitting at their tables, drinking out of wine. Just small wine bottles and what do you call them? Those pokos thingy?
Goblets.
Goblets, yes. Looking for the goblets. So a boy dressed in white comes to you. Welcome to the Red Nightingale, sir. Do you need rooms or maybe drinks or food?
I need a room with a bath, and would you draw it for me?
Yes, sir. Yes.
I put down 2 gold coins on the table and start making my way towards wherever I think the bedrooms are.
He nods his head, stopping mid-sentence, taking the money. Just looks at one of the little boys that are on the side, like on some benches near the door, and hands him a key. And this boy that follows you. This way, sir. This way. There are the rooms.
Yeah,
takes you
I go to the rooms.
to the. He opens your door. Uh, do you want anything else, sir?
Hot bath and send it in a barber.
Yes, sir. I'll tell them right away. Um, yeah, your orders are being conveyed. Brady Sanaf is okay with staying here for the night. What do you do? What do you do, Hamara?
Um, I'll get a room. It seems like a perfectly reasonable place. I'll say that I need. I guess I'll ask the lady if she wants her own room or if it doesn't feel safe and wants to stay with her bodyguard.
Uh, me and Zar usually take the same room. Guess we can easily find a triple room if you want to stay in the same room with us. But if you much rather stay alone, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, one room that can fit 3 people then.
She nods her head and conveys this wish to the little boy in the white uniform that shows up.
Okay.
She pays for your room and for your food.
Oh. Okay.
Well,
I would probably thank her, but I don't know.
I'll have some dinner, sweetie. If you want to join me.
Maybe I think someone should keep an eye on Desmond. Desmond's like taking a bath now, right?
Maybe. Desmond, what are you doing now?
Neil.
1 sec, guys. Hold on.
Okay.
We'll just wait for a second then.
Yeah. For a second, when I walk into the wind, I take out my cup and balls, and then I'm like, oh, I put them away.
Have you finished up?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right.
Actually, Hamara might get very drunk.
Yeah. So I just take a bath and I shave and I go to sleep. So that's my actions for the rest of the day.
Okay. Well, Lady Sanaf says to you, Hamara, I leave a word that the bartender I'd be okay with replenishing our numbers if we can. After what has happened, I'll be more safe with more numbers.
We can just say that I already know Lady Sarnath or whatever.
Yeah.
I could
Yeah,
be
I mean, she's
contact of hers.
More
She's
sheep to
been
the slaughter.
in Valar for some time already, getting information as to where she needs to go and complete a task that she was on. So you could be one of her contacts, one of her people that she didn't hire the first time.
Yeah, or maybe I've worked for her in the past or on and off.
Okay.
Sure.
So yeah, she leaves where the rest of the night you guys sleep. You take a bath. Desmond, you shave your
Stubble.
I was unaware you had a beard.
I didn't have a beard, but I haven't shaved in like 3 days.
No,
I don't have a shaving kit, and then we took a long trip between places, so I have a little bit.
Yeah,
I have less stubble than I have now, but you can't keep that shit up.
Okay, good. So you shave, and that's it. You wake up in the morning. People are just taking their breakfast down below. It seems like many of the guests take their breakfast in their rooms. Very few are actually down there. Lady Sarnath is already talking to somebody as you walk down Hamara. Desmond, do you walk down or do you take your breakfast in your room?
The next morning, I'll go down and have breakfast, and if Lady Hamara and the others are there, I will.
Yeah,
I'll just join them at the table. Yeah.
Yeah, so you join
I'll
them at
sit
the
down
table.
quietly,
I'll eat food, I guess. I can technically live off of good berries, but I guess I'll eat some food.
Ryan, how do you look?
So Lady Sarnath is talking to a bubbly young lady.
Oh.
Yes. A young woman with loose strawberry blonde curls and a delicate supple frame wrapped in tight leathers.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Desmond absolutely
a few small blades at her side and a large pack on the table next to her.
What's your name?
And you're gonna have to ask.
No, we got
I can send you.
We'll introduce you now.
Okay, so
That's what I mean.
So I think Lady Sarnath and me are talking,
Yeah, you're talking already. They come.
and apparently this catches Desmond's eye.
Hamari, Desmond, this is
Lucille. I don't know if she would want a last name.
Do you want her last name?
I have a last name, but I don't know if she'd
Yeah.
introduce them. Sure.
I mean,
Lucille Blythe.
This is Lucille Bride. She worked for me beforehand.
You mean
she is a very able.
you worked for her and
Odd
survived?
I have a knack for getting out of sticky situations. Right. It is a pleasure to meet you, and she extends a hand to each of you.
Desmond takes the hand and then slowly brings it to his lips and kisses it gently and says, "My lady, you are a vision of loveliness in this barren desert of horrible things. It would be my honor to have your company on our travel."
You catch my mischievous blue eyes. And
This is the D&D show you guys have always wanted, isn't it?
Yeah.
To be honest, I think Sandor and Desmond were the match made in heaven. But
Yeah. I
So-
mean,
so
but that was a little
Sandor-
bit more, subtle behind the scenes, young man,
That's
older
more of a
boy
really long-
routine. Okay.
It literally was Arya and like an Arya as a boy, with a lot more stuck up, and Sandor Clegane. If you want to put it
why Sandor Clegane? Just because
because the reference is just there.
that was not the reference at all. Actually,
I know it's not a reference.
it's spelled
It's
totally
not-
differently.
It's
It
even
was
not-
definitely a reference to something else.
You can feel free to tell us what that reference was for.
I don't know.
Maybe later. Okay, so you guys, you guys meet each other as well. She'll be traveling with us. So, Czar should be returning soon with word from our contact, and we can set up the exchange. And after that, I'll be paying you. If you wish to join me back to Crown Springs after that, you're more than welcome. After that, we're gonna go back to my home. So I'm quite a far journey that I'm paying you for, if that's okay with you. Going back all the way to Maston. Because if I remember correctly, that's where she said she was from. Yes, I think so.
You're telling me.
Yeah.
So are we leaving to Crown Spring tomorrow? Today?
I think tomorrow. When we met with our contact last time, he wanted to meet at night. So most likely he will meet at night at the same place. I'm not sure yet. We just need to contact him.
It shall be a most troubling journey, but I believe we can do it. Now, Desmond says after just staring at Ryan's characters for a little while.
Maybe we should roll for hotness first.
Oh yeah, you've described yourself as attractive. Let's get that roll.
Anybody can describe himself
Oh
as attractive.
no!
Wow.
Oh, that was Sandor. I gotta change my name first.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
How do I-
Paul.
It's
do I
okay.
do that? Hold
and
on a sec.
the
The
gear mark.
cogwheel.
It's the cogwheel, yeah.
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 Is it a cogwheel or a gear? I think it's
They're
a
the same
cogwheel.
thing.
Really?
12
above average.
Yeah.
Which is quite good to say for an adventure.
So Desmond is looking at Lucille, and yes. Where was it we were headed exactly? Having completely missed the conversation you guys just had. It'll be dangerous, but
interested-
we'll make it.
Interested in getting back to Maston.
Didn't
That's where
you
we're
have a
going.
cave you wanted to go to?
To where? I thought we were going to Crown Spring.
Talking to Desmond.
She was saying Crown Springs, and after that to Maston.
Yes. Yes, that's right. You're headed to Maston. Well, we will be leaving you in Crown Springs as we go off in search of some booty of our own.
Lucille's eyes light up at this.
She looks at Lucille. You interested in that? Should I?
I assume we had already made arrangements. I think she had hired me. She was in the process of hiring me when the party showed up.
Yeah, she was basically saying that Crown Springs, and after she's going to be spending some time in Crown Springs, to meet up with some relatives, and after that she's going back to home in Maston.
if you would like, once we get to Crown Springs, we could explore the hills together. Find the Cave of Wonder. And
Cave of Wonder, you say?
yeah. We can
This-
enter it to find out what fantastic surprises lie within.
Awkward glances between Sarnath and Hamari, looking at the two.
Just straight eye contact with Lucille.
I think you might
Yeah.
find that difficult, actually.
Why?
Just intense blue eyes.
I mean, are they that intense? Like so intense that's different? Like weird?
I don't know. Why don't I roll an intimidation check?
You intimidating me?
I mean, you know when
I
you
don't know.
see people and look exactly into their eyes, sometimes you have this like reflex to look another way.
yeah, but
Yeah.
not when you're trying to look into their eyes and talk.
I think
innuendo
that
with
almost
them.
makes it even harder, especially when you're a green young lad.
Yeah, but he may be a green young lad in combat, but he's not called Desmond the Dashing for no reason. He thinks he's got away with the ladies. Whether or not it works, he believes in it. He has confidence in this department.
Okay, yeah. So no, I'll definitely give you an advantage in that for free.
I don't
don't know
know
what
what he's
I'm
got to
rolling.
roll.
What am I rolling?
Charisma saving throw.
No, it's always inside. That's happened with intimidation. Everything is an inside.
Fucking, are you serious?
Really?
You
Yeah.
bitch.
Yeah, inside is against intimidation. Inside is against deception and so on. Persuasion as
R2d20.
well.
Ah, there's the mistake. 13.
Not quite.
You're kind of intimidated.
Find yourself struggling to maintain eye contact.
She's just so interesting.
so beautiful.
I like,
Beautiful,
I blink
wonderful.
first and look away and go, bartender, we'd love some more food before we travel.
So I think we're
Want
not
to
leaving till
keep our
tomorrow.
strength up for later.
You,
Yes, darling. Well, we've most likely we'll leave tomorrow.
you said you have a contact.
Yes, Czar has gone to talk to him. He should be joining us back momentarily.
Oh, old Czar. It'll be good to see that old dog again.
As gruff as always.
Wonder how many
Uh,
Cave of Wonders SARS visited.
He has a couple of friends in Crown Springs as well. More stopping there for him than for me. She smiles quite mischievously. Okay, so you guys where you get eat. Eventually, just like after an hour or so, Czar does join you. He says, "Well,
I mean, if we're not leaving till tomorrow, I'm not sure if
Yeah.
I would hang around.
no, so what do you do? Like, do you eat breakfast and then you leave?
Yeah, I'll probably leave and show up first thing tomorrow morning to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, no, she's actually
Whatever.
hiring you for the exchange tonight as well.
Exchange. Okay, so maybe during this hour, this is sounding really complicated and a little sketchy, which doesn't necessarily turn me off, but it's. I feel like this requires
Complicated
further
and sketchy.
explanation.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Well,
So
yeah,
there's an
Czar
exchange
explains-
tonight.
Czar explains this man was supposed to give him the item. Her father, pointing to his son, told us that this item is quite important and other people might be looking for it. So it's better to make the exchange when people don't see us. The guards are only a measure of prevention. I trust that 4 wouldn't attract that much attention in the night. She looks at every one of you. None have any reaction.
So
Don't
where's
worry,
the drop?
I'll keep us safe tonight. Let's just get it done.
Marketplace tonight, midnight. We need to find a contact at the marketplace.
This all sounds terribly surreptitious.
Just for the record, I have no
This
idea.
certainly does not seem like business for a noble lady to be engaging in. I'll give a wink to Lady Sarnath if she's nearby.
She smiles. Well, it's the first mission father gave me, and I haven't talked to him in years. I just want to get it done and just go back home. Maybe I could see him if I get word of where he is. Okay. Do you guys say anything else?
Yeah. Well, yeah. So Lady Sarnath probably knows me as a noble woman from some, a vague noble house that she may not be aware of, but yeah.
It's like one of those places where you only have a title and none of the wealth.
Something like that.
Okay, so give me an idea of what token you want.
What token I want?
For your character.
So I can character for your character.
I don't know. I could give you a description, but you're just going to pick something that I hate anyways. So just go with your heart.
Just think femme fatale. Let those words guide you.
Okay, good. You guys talk between yourselves, entertain chat until I find this.
I don't know if you noticed this earlier, but I think we should change the name of the game to Lovebound Redemption of Justin. Someone in chat came up with it, and I think it's fantastic.
Oh yeah,
it is fantastic.
I'm not sure why I need redemption.
Because you got two people killed.
You've got Neil and I each killed once.
Yeah, it feels.
Technically, you got yourselves killed. I just failed to save you. Although in Neil's case, I actually couldn't have saved him. So
yeah, but the party of three got separated. Come on, you know you play a slight responsibility in that.
I'm not saying I didn't. I'm just saying that in Ryan's case, it was actually entirely my fault.
Well, I don't know about your fault.
I mean, that's one perception of
you
the
had
world.
the
Other
power.
people might see it a different way. You know, not everyone sees the world the same way that you do, Justin.
It's my fault. I could have changed his fate and chose not to because of obliviousness.
Yeah.
God damn it! So many tokens on War 20. They should fix their library thing.
I guess Lucille and I engage in some girl talk.
Yeah, I probably regaled Desmond with tales of growing up as a young lady on the Blythe estate far to the east.
In how far to the east, my charming young lass?
Or sorry, west.
How far to the west, my charming young lass?
Oh, far in the wilderness, west of Jade Run.
Ooh, an estate off the beaten trail.
Yes, indeed. I was a bit of a tomboy growing up. Always preferred playing with horses and shooting arrows.
Choose your token.
You're quite the wild one, aren't you?
Careful, he doesn't like beasts.
Oh, I don't like it when my companions turn into bears and start mauling people.
This sounds like a
kitty
story.
Every now and then is nice.
Desmond.
Wait.
Come on. Don't point fingers where fingers should not be pointed.
Did she or did she not turn into a bear?
She looks around. Yes, but if you talk too loudly, you might draw the unwanted attention upon us.
A bear? I lean close. I once heard of an evil wood witch that could transform men into bears.
Well, now you know the company that you travel with. But fear not, I am not such a corrupted soul as that.
Were you turned into a bear?
No.
I put my arm on Desmond's bicep.
I was not turned into a bear. I've managed to resist your witchy charms.
Recoil.
Desmond's taken a little back and then takes a look down his shirt to check his chest hair and is like, no, fuck, I don't have any bear jokes. And just goes back to his food for a moment.
Choose your token, Wine. It's on the map.
Oh. Let's go with the one on the left, I guess. Although
What color is your hair?
Blonde. Actually, let's do the red one. Yeah,
I
am
was
blonde.
gonna say I like the red one.
Yeah, I did too, but
Wow.
I was planning on making, once I change out of armor, I was going to have a green dress, but maybe I'll make it red now. I can have many dresses.
You could.
See your breath. There it is.
I'll be right back, guys. Something came up.
Okay.
Okay.
No problem. Okay, so you guys, do you want to do anything specific more around the
No,
city?
I think we're
Shop?
probably overdue for a break. Should we do a break and then do another
No,
session?
we've been doing breaks at a half hour. We could do a break
We-
now and just do the
Yeah,
final
let's just
segment
do it
as
now
well.
if it's an appropriate time, or if not, it doesn't matter. We can.
Yeah, it's an appropriate time. Then we have the final segment with the marketplace.
Okay, I
Alright.
thought we were going for 2 more hours, but yeah, we can just do one more. We'll
We can
see. You
see. I know.
I'm okay
guys-
with
Oh, that's
two.
right,
I
Brian. You
have-
got your thing.
I don't have any things.
I
But
thought you were driving.
should check. Driving? No, that would have been now.
Let's
no.
talk in the break.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys on the other side of the break. Bye bye.